Today I'm going to go over the Adventure Medical Kit's Day Tripper Lite. This is a first aid kit that I got from REI. It's a 2-person, 1-day first aid kit. And I'm going to go over this kit specifically, and I'm going to go over comparing it to the one that I think most people had until they switched to Hart for their first aid kits. This one was the original, which isn't that old. Same thing, 2 people, 1 day, day hiker kit. Adventure Medical Kits is a phenomenal company. They make everything from this to travel kits that are made specifically for travel, not hiking. So they have more, stomach stuff, diarrhea medication, those kind of things. This has more Band-Aids, splinters, gauze, that kind of stuff. One thing that is really nice is this kit, and just like the REI one and the new Hart one from, the new one at REI from Hart, they list everything on the back that's included. And that way, if I can get it to focus, and that way you know what's inside of it. And they make some incredible kits that are all the way up for expedition level. And when you open them up, they're larger kits, unfold, and they have stuff that's all labeled. And I'll do one of those one day. I've been a huge fan of all their stuff. Then the other thing that's really nice is, like most other kits that you would get, but I just like it on here, is they put a seal on here so you know that no one has tampered. It has a little red piece right there that's between the zipper and this little tag. And then to open it, you just pull it apart. And then you can open it up. One thing before I open it that's worth noting is on the bottom it has this kind of waterproof rubberized material, and the whole kit is made out of this kind of ripstop stuff. It's got a little handle so you can hang it, because when you open it you can hang it, and then it's divided up and you can see the different text that's there. And the top one here is labeled wound care, burn, blister. The bottom one here is cut, scratches, medications. And when you open it, you have some tweezers that are in a little specimen holder. You have a small paper towel. You got some triple antibiotic, alcohol prep pads, a safety pin, which I think is really important. You never really think you need one of these, never even think about them until you do need one to close something, and then you're always grateful you have one. There's a little registration card to register your kit. We have some, it's like closures, adhesive bandages, but they look like they're the little kind of like Steri-Strip kind of things. Then you have like a knuckle bandage. You've got 1, 2 of those, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 of those knuckle band-aids. And on here, one thing that is nice too, I should point out on here, is on here are directions that'll focus, and it has step 1 is grip, step 2 is pull, and step 3 is stick. And they've got it in 3 different languages. Everything on here is in 3 different languages. These are just the normal Band-Aids. Then you have some towelettes. And then in here you have your medications. And on your medications you have 4 aspirin, you have some after-bite wipes, antihistamine, ibuprofen, acetaminophen, and it's all in a little baggie so you can see it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pack these back up, then we'll move to the top pocket. Now I'm going to go over this top pocket. One thing I want to note is while the outside and this part are made of some very durable material, this gray stuff is also ripstop. And you have an elastic patch here, strap. And then on here you have a zipper to keep everything separate. On the top you've got your medical tape. You have some gauze, 2-inch gauze. You have some moleskin, and the moleskin, it's not going to show up on camera, but the moleskin is pre-cut. You've got some ovals, some circles. You have, looks like a 3x3, 2x2, 2x2, so these are some gauze that are wrapped up. And then inside here you have a quick guide. They're both quick guides. And they look the same. This quick guide has some really good basic information that everyone should know just in general. So this is some good reading information when you get it. It goes over insulin shock, ketoacidosis for diabetics, heart attack, stroke, dehydration, choking, CPR, shock and fractures, and allergic emergencies. It goes over ticks, heat illness, heat stroke, hypothermia, frostbite, bleeding, wound care, burns, blisters, and types of lightning injuries. This is just good information just to know. And then on the back, it's got your 3 ABCs just for quick reference. But something you should do if you are planning on going outdoors, or if you just want to be better prepared, which everyone should want to be better prepared in some aspect. A basic first aid class, I think, is mandatory for every person that is age able to do that, and they should do it on a regular basis. But if you are serious about going in the outdoors, or you're serious about wanting to be more prepared for your family or yourself, you need to look in some other classes like Knowles. Obviously they have a bunch. Solo is who I've gone through for wilderness first responder. They have wilderness first aid. Different REIs have classes a bunch. They're not cheap. The wilderness first responder classes are hundreds of dollars, but it teaches you everything you would want to know if you were going to go in the backcountry, or even if you're looking at just urban survival. It teaches you how to improvise with a lot of stuff and just to know what to look for, because if you know a lot of skills and you have a lot of knowledge of just anatomy and physiology and just how the body works, that can help you, because you can then make things, you can make splints, you can summarize kind of what's going on with the body. Thank you for watching.